versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine.
Alright, going to have to internalize a huge deck switch. Reno Priest into Reno Mage. They're similar, but they're oh so far apart still. Could consider keeping Doctor 8, but I won't. That's dumb. This is theoretically an excellent matchup, but I'm still going to have to try to value Fiesta him. This is one of the matchups where I try to value Fiesta. I can block the combo with the ice block, and I can value Fiesta with Brand plus Kazakis plus Babbling Book, and or Ronin Archmage Antonidas.
Mind if I roll knee?
I did a really deep logic dive there. I was in the zone. I think I'm feeling good about this deck.
The end is coming!
Hey, give me that!
So what would threaten? He could Shadow Bolt, he could Hellfire. What else? Demon Wrath Coil.
Hey, give me that!
I'll hedge. That's always deciding whether or not to send in the Loot Hoarder. Because if he Hellfires, he kills the Loot Hoarder. And I don't think the 3 damage to his face is really that significant.
At last,
Wow.
a worthy disciple.
That is some tempo you're playing there. So this is exactly for Mountain Giant.
Engaging TC-130 into dislocator.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
Very non-proactive hand here. He's thinking, how can I get punished by going face? That's accurate, I can't punish him.
Shields up!
Or can I? It's kind of a punish.
This might sting.
Best use of that card I can possibly get against that deck. But he's probably just worried about keeping his hand size smaller so he can tap.
Buying or selling.
Do I even Arcane Blast the 2/2? Or is it not threatening enough and I just wait until I incidentally AoE it? Because Arcane Blast can deal 4 damage. To value Fiesta him, I need to get the Arcane Blast to deal more damage, or it can become a Fireball.
My mouth very rarely explodes.
Do I get double 10 cost cards here?
Who knows what secrets will uncover if worthy decipher.
They don't have anything to do on 5, so I might as well get 10s. Draw 3, gain 10 armor. I don't think I need the armor because I have Ice Block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm about to do 6, 7, 8 cards. It's very difficult to draw 3 cards with 10 cost. I'm gonna gain 10 armor. Wow. Draw 3, gain 10, super shield block. Okay.
Time runs out on me.
Summon an 8/8. That seems the most proactive. 8/8, deal 8. Sure. So I'm gonna have to play a few of these cards, obviously, before. I thought about 1-drops though for the Antonidas, but that's silly. Mostly silly. I could just play Alex Straza. He'll counter with Reno. He may or may not counter with Reno. Thorassan. Pretty good on an empty board. We'll have to... I'm discounting Archmage Thalnos and Archmage Thalnos. Antonidas and this thing.
I have no
The
time.
dream is to do the... Interesting. That's probably best. So the dream is probably to play Ronin and then have Archmage Antonidas cast 3 discounted missiles. I can still cast 3 missiles of Antonidas, so I didn't need to do it in that order. Deal 5, gain 7. Alright. Ronin, get in there.
The might of Dalaran has arrived.
Wait. I'm overdrawing by 1. I don't think that's that big a deal. If Ronin dies, I overdraw by 1. Should I have played it a little bit later? Okay, I clearly need a little bit more experience. It's a lot of value, Fiesta. The good news is I don't believe any of the important cards in my... It's probably fine to overdraw by 1 here. In fact, this is probably the right play. It's pretty tough to lose from here. This feels good to bully the Reno block.
I wonder.
So it turns out drawing 3 cards is really tough to do, but the other choices are really bad.
Almost out of time.
Still think drawing 2 cards is better than gaining 2 random demons, and then the other one is plus health. Huh. Wow, that's pretty good.
My hand is too
Antonidas. Oh. Antonidas. Yeah, let's do it.
You require my assistance.
Wow, I actually need to land 2 of them, huh? Well, it's still worth it. Even if it misses. It's especially worth it if it hits, though.
amazing.
Hey, the super greed worked. And he's used Blast Crystal and Siphon Soul, so he either has to Twisting Nether here, or be sad. So it was definitely right to play Ronin, even though I would overdraw a card. Let's see. Each missile will usually deal 6. What the? Oh man, he's doing Shadow Flame. All right, that makes sense. Ah, I see. That's kind of cool.
I bring life.
There's 2 fireballs in his hand. 3 fireballs in his hand. That's a good deal for him. So his first thought is Reno. Apparently it wasn't.
You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell.
My shield for Argus.
Spells are fun. So fun.
We're gonna be rich. The end.
Maybe I should have grabbed the demons. Oh,
Extraordinary.
thanks Blizzard for memeing me. Blizzard's such a scumbag. I'll hold off against Jiraxis of all things. It's gonna be a little bit tricky. Like how to win if he plays Jiraxis.
I wonder.
I don't think I'll ever play Arcane Intellect. I mean, I don't think he can win, also. We'll kind of see.
They're gonna be rich.
Wow, sick. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight.
I wonder.
I have to remember, like, since that potion takes so much mana to cast, in order to play a 10 mana potion, it means I have to have a total of 6 cards in hand the turn before I play it. Which is difficult. Well, that's a good first game. With luck, maybe this beats Priest. Not that I am aiming against Priest in any way. Hey, I actually have the quest. That's why I played this deck. Thank you for subbing. Soulgrid 25 months, Knife Carius 24 months, Achi 25 months.
Jaina versus Garrosh.
The real hope is that this deck is better than the Priest deck against aggressive decks. And I thought with the Priest's 1 mana 2/3 and the 2 mana 2/4 taunt, it would be doing better, but Mage might have more tools. Maybe. It's close. The big card is the Volcanic Potion and the Twilight Flame Color. And if it's a Control Warrior, I think I can outvalue them thanks to Ronin, Archmage, Antonidas. I outvalue anyone except Jade Druid. Try to save the coin. Do I want to play Thalnos? Nah, I can play it with a spell.
Who's up for an adventure?
Oh, wow. Well, actually, that's probably... Oh. Don't know yet. Probably Dragonware.
Who goes there?
That's not Dragon Warrior. But he's still off to a slowish start.
What to do? What to do?
I think I can afford to take a slow-ish turn on this turn versus the fastest turn possible.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
Who goes there?
Oh, violent. So 2-2 does manage to kill the 3-2, which is good. Then I have the Thalnos Frostbolt.
This might sting.
I'm gonna be at 15. He's gonna have 6 on the board. He shouldn't be able to lethal me off that.
You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell. We hunger for vengeance.
This might
It's possible. No, it's not possible. Heroic Strike is the most mana efficient, so 8, 9, 10, and then he needs 4 damage, 4 mana, deal 5, which is not possible. I can brand Earthen for excellent stay aliveness. If I draw into Reno, I basically win.
What to do? What?
Maybe this turn I need to go Ice Block. Maybe I need to fish.
More souls. More souls.
No, we'll just play Refreshment Vendor. No, I need to stay alive.
Spells are fun. So fun.
What's his maximum damage? 7 mana, 2 mana for Heroic Strike. Plus Arcanite Reaper, let's save that. It's not the most damage you can do, but 5, 9, 10, 11.
I won.
Mind if I roll need?
The brand Refreshments gives me 8 health. Good amount. And I get that draw for extra draw for Reno.
Hey, give me that!
Dang.
Who knows what secrets will get your funnel cakes here?
So it needs 5. Nope, I'm probably lost. Did I have a way to... Don't think so. The rate was low of dying there. It was just I didn't draw Reno. I didn't manage to have enough time to play Earthen. I wonder if I had a way to win that game. Maybe the key was... Yeah, I get to look at 4 minutes in the past, which is usually enough here. So on the turn where I went Babbling Book, Thalnos, I could have done Brand Earthen, which would have put bodies on the board. He He would have had a 3-4 still. My main problem is I didn't have enough combat power on the board, I think. If I went Bran Irvin on the turn, then instead of having 2 1-1s out, I have a 2-4 and a 3-3, but he'd have a 3-4. So 3-4 goes into 3-3 now. I don't think I made a misplay on that turn. So then it comes down to turn 6. Right. I'm facing a 4-3, a 1-3, and a 1-1. I decide to go kill the 4-3. I didn't know that then, but I know now that he has Mortal Strike and Heroic Strike in his hand, which is 8 damage plus the 2 on the board and for 10 damage. So the only way to survive would in fact have been Ice Block. Yeah, I think I just drew... Can't even say I drew too many heavy cards. I drew mostly early game cards. That sucks.
Jaina versus Throne.
For Doomhammer.
You asked for it.
Charge roll!
Thought about Coin Doomsayer. The initial thought was Hoarder into Flamecaller kills 3 health minions. I can try Doomsayer here, which will never go off. Although if it does go off, I win the game. But if it doesn't go off, it means I developed nothing.
Do.
It's 2 mana.
What to do?
Maybe Coin Doomsayer was the correct play on turn 1. With this hand.
Out on me.
Mind if I roll me?
If I play a Doomsayer, you can actually play 4 mana 7/7 and still kill Doomsayer. This is looking like Coin Doomsayer would have been really... But that's an extreme answer to Tunnel Trog, isn't it? Definitely an extreme answer.
At last, a worthy disciple.
Alright, so if I were Earthen Ring Farseer die, and Loot Hoarder die. I'd rather get 4 damage to all, but I suppose if I don't, it'd be nice not to lose. That second one was really terrible. That was a pretty bad potion. Imagine this is correct here. I died a lava burst.
I wonder.
Also died a flame tongue lightning bolt. Also died a bolt, right? 3, 6, 10, 13. Yep. Somehow doesn't have it. What does that mean about his hand? Could be rock biter.
What to do?
More likely to be minions. Or a mix, really.
There's little time.
That ended up pretty well for me. I think it means he has Aya in his hand. Ah, yeah.
Who goes there?
I'm in charge now.
Who's that for you?
No Aya. That's good for me. The Alexstrasza on myself might actually heal. Well, it is going to heal. Yeah.
What to do? There's little time.
Oh, Doomhammer number 2. So if he has Rock Biter, he wins. He has 3 damage, he wins. That's even more concerning. If I go with the Arcane Blast Emperor Thoris in play. What else can I do though? There's no other realistic way to... I can't play around not 3 damage. I like always loses.
Time runs out on me.
Can I light your fire?
Oh, bother.
I'll play in the world of top decking Reno, I guess. That's definitely the maximum amount of damage I could have reduced. I think against both these aggro decks, though, I managed to get to about halfway in my deck and I didn't get Reno, so one could say that's unlucky. Guess? Guess. Eh. Thank you, Andy Lidholm for 7, 3 months. Apotica for 30 months. Orc for 7. Jazder for 3 months. A rough day.
Jaina versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer.
You asked for it.
That last game I could have won by Coin Doom. Well, I can't say I would have won though. With that specific hand, maybe. Yeah, this hand looks promising. I don't think I could have used a Frostbolt on that card. He's too precious.
What to do? What to do?
And Volcanic Potion is really good later on. I guess this removes the most amount of damage this turn. And sets up a Flame Color turn next turn.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Whoa! In 2016, that's actually an accurate statement.
No, trust me.
Shattered Sun Cleric in 2016.
This might stick.
Get your funnel cakes here.
Golems are a girl's best friend. You are no fun.
Pay up. Charge, Roy! But I have more aches. Job done. All dimensions are open to me.
Could play Blizzard. Twilight, but... we'll save it for an even better turn. That deck definitely might run Hex in it. It'd be sad for my value Fiesta. But oh well.
Has arrived.
Aww. You're not very cute, though. Do I polymorph the 5/5? I guess I'll do this. He's almost out of threats. So better to deal with one big threat. Brand Flame, or oh. No, I don't need that much value in this matchup.
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
Can I light your fire?
I'm saving Polymorph for Ragnaros, basically.
Never prime.
Eyes are open.
I'm actually out of my AoE now, so mid-range could take over as the board. But I have some pretty good cards left in the deck.
We're gonna be rich.
Yep. But he does appear to be a Jade deck. Might not get enough value.
What to do?
I still have one kind of maybe area left, which is Kazakis, but
How much?
this is actually looking a little bit grim. With the extra card draw each turn, when he gets slowly buried. I can't use a burn card on that card. Maybe I used my AoE too rapidly? See, I don't have enough to burn him down with Alexstrasza now. Feels like an exercise in futility. Some of it has to do with I'm not certain about the tempo of this deck yet. Yeah, I think I used the area too fast. I was playing around Bloodlust like way too early.
I'm not lonely anymore. Separate lines, please.
Back to the office.
Back to the office.
But we did have the Bloodlust. But I did have the Reno. But I didn't have Ice Block. We are despair. That's like part of the pain of switching from priest to mage. There's not as much value fiesta. I guess the value fiesta is achieved in different ways, I should say. The AoE is where you can value fiesta them, but I didn't value fiesta with AoE. Mostly because bad.
Well played. You win.
Oh, back to the dumpster.
Jaina versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer.
You asked for it.
In this deck's defense though, I think that makes 3 games where I've lost, where playing a different line could have led to a win. Against the Face Warrior, I could have played a minion on turn 3 instead of Intellect. That was a really bad draw by him though. Against the mid-range Shaman, I could have used my AoE less liberally. Against the... And then I could have coined Doomsayered in one of the matchups.
You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell.
Learning pains. Huh.
Spells are fun.
I wonder if that's correct for him. Good book.
I'm in charge now.
Alright, this is my, if I somehow don't win this matchup, give up all hope. So, he threatens Dr. 4 next turn. I think it was a good turn to play Doomsayer, since I don't have a good answer to Dr. 4.
The end is coming!
This is one of the worst aggressive Face Shaman. Well, possibly. Oh.
You love my new recipe.
Okay. Okay. was some technology.
Who knows what secrets will uncover? Charge roll! That was a mistake.
Where was the misplay? Oh, he could have lightning bolted face. Not necessarily a misplay. I think it's very scary that I can still lose this game. Mostly afraid of Rockbiter. Fortunately, it looks like we're not living in the darkest timeline.
Who goes there?
Should I fire blast that? The coin last turn? So I lose the Rockbiter weapon. If I Kazakas for...
What to do? What to do?
2 damage to all for 1, that would be really good. What if it's 3?
What to
3
do?
good enough? 1,
to
it still carries out the original play then.
A worthy disciple.
Oh my gosh.
Time runs out on me.
I'm gonna lose this game. The Rockbiter nightmare. Oh. No! 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 He doesn't have Rockbiter though. Do they even run Rockbiter in that deck?
I wonder.
Serve or die.
Mind if I roll lead? Who goes there?
This entire game felt so bad.
Hey, give me that!
I won. Well, I haven't won yet.
I bring life.
Let's see, if I attack him, he's at 17, 11. Doesn't look like it matters for lethal purposes.
Die.
That possibly kills some damage. I wonder what card he's holding in his hand.
I will know when
Or die. Funnel cakes! Get your funnel cakes here!
trust me.
Oh. This matchup felt so terrible. And he drew patches. Card is in his hand. Oh, having. I'm just falling into despair. This should work. This deck should be good. Why is it so close against the face decks? Maybe. It's because I don't draw Reno, that's all. If I drew Reno more, I'd feel much better.
Jaina versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
You asked for it.
Alright. This deck's really bad against. Combo. No, not Combo Druid, but against Jade Druid, it's really bad. Half tempted to save the Babbling Book for the brand value Fiesta, but no.
Mind if I roll
Smells of blood. So fun.
Jade deck. That means I have to fight for tempo, right? So a card like a play like this makes sense.
Who knows my secret? So fun.
There's no way I can value Fiesta him. It's just all about trying to get enough value. Not bad.
Hey, give me that!
I did that in the wrong order. If I'd drawn Kazakis, I would have preferred to play Kazakis there. Alright, so this is definitely a Jade deck, which is a nightmare matchup. It's a nightmare. He's already at 7 mana? Wealth Growth and Jade Blossom? Jeez. guess the good news is he's only at 3 cards.
I wonder.
So I need him to not draw his card draw. It's a good card for him. The next Jade card is a 4/4. That'll fit right into Flame Strike.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
That card's getting polyed. Eventually. He had the card draw. Oh, that's bad. Wow, more.
Funnel cakes! Get your funnel cakes
Oh, today was so much despair. I don't think this deck is as bad as people make it out to be. Just need, come on, face. He's gonna trade.
more cakes!
I just need to draw Reno in those aggressive decks. And those aggressive matchups. This guy had the perfect curve. Blah 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 blah. I can't deal with a draw like that. Oh my gosh, one mana 7/7. There's 13, 16, 18. We're gonna go for mass polymorph.
At last, a worthy disciple.
So the hope is he doesn't break the ice block this turn. Needs 7. Jade decks aren't really known for their burst. So my path to victory is something along the lines of Alexstrasza him, and then have a lot of fireballs in my hand. This is like a 5-turn thing that I need to pull off though. Ah.
Behold the rage of the Firelands. Get your funnel cakes here.
No. Trust me.
Step 1, play Ronin. Step 2, Archmage Antonidas plus Arcane Missiles. Step 3, Alexstrasza. Step 4, Fireball, Fireball. Step 5, Fireball, Fireball.
I got the best deals anywhere.
So difficult. At least I'm gonna have the time to do so. Well, I mean, at least I'll have the ice block time to do so. I need to not have to spend a turn to kill this, but if I don't kill it, I really super lose. Like, I ultra lose. So I guess I have to delay the 4-turn plan by a turn.
The shadows beckon.
I have to carry out the plan starting next turn. I mean, I couldn't let him get every single... I couldn't let him summon so many 8/8s, 9/9s, 10/10s. That's like the best thing that could have possibly happened to me. So I need to start with Ronin, right? It's possible I don't actually need the Ronin step. No. I absolutely need the Ronin step. How else am I gonna get... I need 3 fireballs to win the game. No, that's not necessarily true. One thing that definitely needs to happen is Alexstrasza in his face. I'm never gonna win if I don't do that. This might be optional.
I wonder.
I bring life and
I'm almost out of cards.
It is... Now hear me out before you laugh. It's possible that the fatigue comes into play here, because he can't get away with the loss of tempo of shuffling.
I wonder.
The good news here is if he slaps my face and breaks the block, that means Alexstrasza is alive. Except now it's not. I've got the Reno and then I fireball his face? Does he not have a Jade Golem card here somehow? Bell Rage for armor. Cheater. They're going to have to play this into the long game. How can I possibly win the long game? I obviously need to play Reno here.
We're gonna be rich.
And then I can either fireball face. I need a total of 4 fireballs to win, so I do need the Ronin plan.
I'm out of cards.
Alright, his... Wait, did he... He didn't shuffle the first one. Maybe he only runs 1 Jade Idol. Maybe I win. Maybe I win. Maybe the last card is Jade Idol in his deck. No, his last card is definitely Jade Idol. But the good news is he's going to spend this turn shuffling it. Maybe. Unless he runs Gadget Sand and then Jade Idol, and then I lose. How did he not have the time to play Jade Blossom before?
Golems are a girl's
Oh, jeez. Alright. So at least his next few plays are very predictable. I know he doesn't have lethal, even though he has 9, 17, 22, 27, 28 showing. Okay, I lost.
Time runs out on me. What to do? What to do?
Fine, oh Sally. The end is coming!
The ice lanced his face. Not necessarily. He only has 24 on board.
What to do? What to do? Time runs out on me. What to do? What to do?
You require my assistance. I'm almost out of cards.
Okay, fine, you might have won! You might have won! You scumbag. You know, it was this close. It was not that close.
Well played.
Well played.
What to do? What to do? You win this time.